So I've been experimenting with a little bit of fruit and meat. I was carnivore for 5 months, and I'm just, as a little detour, I'm just trying it out, testing the waters and seeing how I feel. So far, I feel somewhat more energized, but I peed like 5 times today already. I haven't even had the fruit yet. So like my electrolyte balance is way off, but this is what I eat in a day right now. It could work.
I love your colon, girl, it's my world. I won't ever make a sound.
So here's the dumbest thing about what I'm doing. On carnivore, you lose your electrolytes like crazy. You pee out your sodium, it's hard to hold on to it. Unless you eat so much protein that you actually insulin spike your way through life. But if you don't, if you're in ketosis most of the time, you can pee out your sodium. So I've been taking electrolytes, but now I've added in fruit, which spikes the insulin, so I'm no longer losing my electrolytes, but I'm still drinking them, and I'm peeing so much. It's the dumbest thing ever, but I'm used to making the electrolytes. So here's what I do first thing in the morning. I fill a mason jar with about 3 cups of water. To that I add 1/4 teaspoon of real salt. I add a 1/4 teaspoon of this potassium bicarbonate. You could use citrate. I wanted to try it. It sounded alkaline, like sodium bicarb. And I also add a heaping 1/4 teaspoon of magnesium citrate. And then I add these little flavor drops, stevia, coconut flavored. It makes it so delicious. And I've been having electrolyte powders, and this basically replicates that amazing taste. So 3 drops of that, a little 1/4 teaspoon of camu berry powder, boom, for the vitamin C, and then I add the juice of half a lemon. I just squeeze that every morning, filter out any fiber, still carnivore here, low fiber, and boom, that is my drink. So I drink that, and then I pee 700 times per second. So it tastes good, it's hydrating, and now I'm about to have some kefir. This is an experiment as well. I'm not so sure I'm gonna do that again, but it's water kefir. I saw it in the store. I was like, I have small amounts of sugar now, so I'm going to do that. So I have about a cup of this. It's weird, I'm not gonna get it again, but it's what I'm doing now. And I'll drink that now because it's about 1 p.m. After I drink that, I'll wait a little bit, and then we have some strawberries. Just a couple organic strawberries, relax. It's fine. So when I say like I'm eating fruit and meat, I'm not eating a bunch of fruit with meat. I'm having a bit of fruit first, and then we wait, and then you'll see what I prepare soon. Some weird stuff. Part of it's in the sink. This stuff is weird though. Wild blueberry lime. And there's like hunks of blueberries in it. I don't know what I'm even doing with this. Why I'm doing it, but cheers to you. Drink that, then the berries, then we cook. Okay, so I just ate the strawberries. Usually I wait a little bit and start preparing my meal. By the time I'm eating this, strawberries digested, aren't you? Ow! Mother. Carnivore calm. Don't worry about that. Okay, medium heat frying pan. Usually I'd have that fan going, but it's gonna be too loud. Okay, we just need a little bit of fat here. This is tallow I make myself, grass-fed. Look at the orange color of it. Wow. It's orange in some cultures. So, I'll show you how I make this in a second and the secrets that come with it, but I just take a little bit for the frying pan. Don't bash your head into that thing again. Oh yeah. So, maybe a little more. Little fat, that's heating up. We're on the DJI Pocket 3, by the way. It's tracking me around. Sorry if it's super annoying. What we're doing today, 100% grass-fed beef. Just making some ground beef here. Comes in a tube of meat. Now, things are gonna get strange in a little bit because I'm cooking one and not cooking the other one that's been sitting in my sink for hours. Now, while that fat's heating up, we have some beef suet gristle. Trust me, this is healthy. When I make my suet, I buy it ground raw. You just get a little pot, put it on meat or the lowest heat you possibly could and put it in there and it will melt and it turns into liquid, but then there's these gristly bits that never cook down. So I used to throw those out until I thought, what if I saved them and air fried them? It writes itself. So you just air fry that 400 degrees for 5 minutes on each side. You flip the gristle. You flip it. Okay, that's looking good. Looking melty. This is the glass air fryer. Links are down below, of course. Affiliate links. And now you take your tube of meat. Feels kind of frozen still, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's smoking. Oh boy. Oh, run. What I do. Oh man, that's loud. I just break it up. Yesterday I ate a bunch of wild pink salmon raw. So I only have this tiny bit left. And that is the beauty of being on a mostly meat-based diet, is you feel satiation and then you don't need to overeat. So like most people would just finish that. You don't have to. You can just put it in the fridge and then eat it the next day. It's fine. Might be even better. You never know. So tiny little piece of salmon there. And my plan was to eat one of these raw. I don't know why. That was a last minute plan and I already regret it. So you just take your tube of gray meat and you put it in a glass. Then you're done. Little pro tip for you carnivores. Your meat packages, you can't just throw that out in your garbage. You think you're gonna live to tell those tales. It's gonna stink up your life. So we have a bag in the freezer. A little bag, all that goes into, and this is an empty yogurt container because it's got an open lid, and so if we ever have anything, mostly me, just bones or whatever is going in there, that goes in there, or the ants will swarm our life. So that's not cool. No thank you to them. So boom, and you don't smell anything in here and ants don't kill you. Flip your meat gristle now. Oh yeah, just flip it. 400, 5 minutes. All right, now we're flipping some beef here. I'm gonna add a little bit of Redmond's real salt to this raw gray meat that I have in a container here on the countertop. Now when it comes to supplements, I'm taking some things. I'm doing that Zen Cleanse lung cleanse again because I gave this to my mom and I don't know, I gave this one to my fiance. She took a little bit and then she didn't want it, so I gave that to my mom and then she wasn't taking it for some reason. And then I gave it to Lee and he didn't want it either. You guys, it's like, so I'm taking it again. 5% discount coded down below. So when it comes to supplements, what I've been doing, I take high dose 5% Lugol's iodine, and usually I just put it on my skin. So it'd be good if I didn't do that for the video, but you can put it on your body somewhere different each time. So I'm just showing you what I do. Here's the iodine. That's about 14 milligrams or something. So you just rub it on there I went up to 4 drops at some point, and then my body kind of freaked out, I think. I don't know if it had anything to do with this, but you'll see that disappear. Mine will be gone in like 6 hours. So like my body's sucking it right up. Whereas fiance puts it on, it's still there the next day. But she's way higher dose than me. She's crazy. She's insane. And with my meals, I take now super enzymes and papaya enzymes. So 2 now super enzymes, 2 papaya enzymes. I'm taking astaxanthin just because I gave that to my mom and she's no longer with us, so I'm like taking all her supplements. This new thing I've been experimenting with, cell salts, oh God, camera does not like, oh God, I hate you so much, DJI. They're homeopathic cell salts. So it's like, it's minerals, it's every mineral you could ever want, freaking calcium, iron in there, magnesium, bunch of weird forms of it though. It's not like actual minerals, it's like homeopathic dose of it, and the before and afters you see people taking this is insane. So I just figured I'd try it. It's something my fiance found out about. 12 in 1, all 12 in here, so I just take 3 of those twice a day, and they're in organic cane sugar. Not this one, I don't think. But they're lactose free at least. The other one wasn't. Freaking lactose. It's basically little sugar pills. It's ridiculous. Could be healthy. Okay, I heard that beeping. So that is just like, it's crispy fried fat. It's ridiculously tasty and it's hilarious. And you don't want to eat too much of that, I don't think. It's like a treat. But if you think meat is healthy, then this is healthy. It's like the healthiest part. It's like I'm doing it for health. Okay, how's the beef looking? Still quite red. A lot of water comes out of here. Meat is actually high water. That's why it's like you're evaporating all of that, whereas when you're a raw meat eater, you're getting like, it's basically fruit. So much water in it. Wow. So I feel like this is gonna be a bad combined meal. I can already sense the problems of combining raw meat with the cooked. I really should not be doing that. This is just pure rendered beef fat, but since it's in the fridge, it's like solid. Whereas if it melted and you ate it like that, all liquidy, then you're super nauseous no matter how much you eat. Now to that, I will also add a little pinch of salt on there. Gets it's much better tasting with the salt, that's for sure. I don't know, man. Meat is not like the tastiest thing you've ever had, but when you salt it, it becomes the tastiest thing. Now, since I'm basically plant-based, I'm having an avocado. And that, I've seen vegans eat avocados, and therefore I am vegan now. So let's hope that that was a good quality. Oh God, wow. That is bad. That is half rotten. Looks like I'll have to get another one. Oh, that is a bitch. So, hopefully this one, I took that out so it would be warm. And now look at me. Oh man, and that's huge. That is such a big avocado. My God. So I'm gonna have like 1.5 avocados because some of that looks salvageable. Barely. Oh boy. Where are these even from? Mexico. How dare you? God. That's better. That's mostly good. Oh God. Ah, it's fighting back. Ah, the animal is justifying itself. Okay, that should be good. How you doing? Bringing that over here. So this joins the little meat gristle thing we added from before in the air fryer. Sprinkle a little salty salt on all of those guys. That's quite a salty amount over here. Plan was to just mix the avocado into that ground beef. I'm also gonna pour some of this olive oil that was in my olive container over the beef. So just, I don't know. It's a lot of fat. It really is. But that's what I'm trying to get here. Not too much protein. I'm not eating all of this. That's 2 pounds of beef. That's too much. About 1.5 pounds. See, one is too little, so I just usually prepare both. Not usually doing one raw. That's gonna be weird. And I usually have about a tablespoon of this coconut kefir for some friendly bacteria. And so that is basically going to be my meal. Can you see it? Not really. Oh, I am not good at this. So we got the 1 pound of raw ground beef, 1 pound cooked with the beef gristle, big avocados in there, and olive oil. And we have some olives on the side, not many in there left for, and a bunch of beef fat. It's a lot of fat, and that piece of fish raw from last night. It's healthy, super healthy. So now you bless it. I will taste it on camera just to let you know how delicious it all is, but just say, like, thank you so much, God, for providing these animals. Thank you for the sacrifice of this cow, or many cows ground into there, sorry about that. And the ground beef over here, the fat from this cow, so sorry. This cow for the fat here, oh my God, sorry, salmon, wild salmon, Please bless these animals into their next life, and may they have a better life. And I hereby bless this meal to heal my mind, body, and soul. Thank you. Thank you. So, usually I like to start off with just the fat and let my body know, hey, burn fat, not protein. We're eating a fatty meal here. It's kind of tasty. And then I'm gonna try this raw meat. A little nervous about that one, but raw meat has parasite 6. And if you don't have that one, where are you gonna get it? Raw meat tastes like your tongue already tastes. So it's not really, there's not a lot to it, but it's pretty tasty. It's not bad. And then compared to cooked ground beef, it's a very different texture, that ground beef. More chewy. It's not necessarily better. This is like the raw vegan version of meat. The raw. Wow. So I'm gonna sit down, eat this. After I'm done, rinse my mouth out, and usually I eat some xylitol gum. I'll have a couple pieces. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing this, but the pure gum, apparently it's not much xylitol, not even enough to prevent tooth decay, but I've had very weak teeth, vegan teeth. That's why I'm doing this. Usually carnivores say, oh, my teeth are perfect. You were starting with much better teeth than I was. So like I need every bit of help I can get. So that's what I do for dessert. And I think that's it. There's no other, sometimes I have electrolytes throughout the day, but I'm not gonna buy them again because I know how to make mine tasty. So once those are done, we don't buy them again. It's very expensive, whereas you make your own, it's super cheap. So that's what I eat in a day. How's that? The only thing I'm debating is removing the sweet fruit and sticking to pure fat burning mode. I just like the way my brain functions a bit more on ketosis. Right now I stutter a bit. How you doing? You thumbing off the video? That's good times. Thumbs down if you are frying fruit. It can't be healthy. Don't you know that it creates acrylamides? Causes heart disease, you know. You and your fried mangoes, Mr. Fruitarian. I'm on to you. You sicken me. So I'm gonna go eat that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.